You wanna sync it up? So, there we go. Yeah. Welcome everybody to the Rap Cave podcast. I'm your boy Chris Platte with a few of my nearest and dearest friends and also new guests, also a friend. I don't want to exclude him from that list, but my boy Chris. You know we had to have two Chris's. Our Chris, producer Chris, is on vacation, so you know we had to keep the Chris's unified. Oh man, Chris, what up, though?
What's going on, man? You good?
Hey, man. This ain't your first time on the podcast, technically. If we being technical.
I was in the background. In the background. It was cool to be.
Yeah.
But now I'm a part.
He gonna be like the what's the dude on Joe Budden podcast? Black dude.
The dude you only see his feet.
Nah.
Oh no, that's Parks. Yeah, that's
no,
Parks.
No, not Parks. Not Parks.
That motherfucker's
the black dude. The more damn, he was just on the last episode too.
The dude who's always off mic that like
Nah. He was just on the camera. Nah, not Emmy. I know Emmy. Yeah. It's the other. It's the
names and all.
Yeah, I don't know his name. I don't even pay attention to him.
Yeah. But, anyways, man, we got a dope show. We're gonna talk about a lot of shit. I'm gonna let the people that have, the part-time employees, I'm gonna let them get their takes off from missing the last couple episodes. Oh yeah, Money Mur's back in the building. Holy shit. We got Money Mur back in the building, out of retirement. I can already tell he's about to put a 4.5 Jordan on this. He's not about to be 2.3 no more. It's over for that. He's not coming out the gates firing. But we got Money Mur, we got Podi. Yeah. Podi's been taking it off too. He's been low key. He's been slipping too. This numbers have been dwindling. The crew's been slimming down.
I done outlap both you niggas.
Yeah.
Both y'all.
And then you was gone too.
Yeah, but I was working. I wasn't in the motherfucking.
Yeah, that's a shot.
In the 20-mile radius of got to get here and record a pod.
He said I was working. If you know, you know.
Listen,
you can relate. You
know what I'm saying?
Listen, school, work, unemployed.
Okay.
Well, that's what I was
trying
not to dunk on him.
So basically,
I'm not dunking.
Big bro throwing little bro under the bus. This is crazy.
Hold on. He's been working his ass off though.
Yeah, he has.
He's been working his ass off.
Listen,
he has, man. Shout out to Podi, man. Shit gonna change soon. Just y'all a little too fucking loud. Y'all can't overpower me like that. No way. All right, we gonna get to it, man. Gentlemen, before we start, I'm gonna just. Do you want to do the goofy shit? Let's do a goofy shit. Actually, no. Let's get the serious out the way. R.I.P. Quincy Jones.
R.I.P.
Yeah, one of the best people in the history of music.
Absolutely.
To do what he did, all the fingerprints that he had in the music industry is crazy. And I loved watching all his like old interviews, like the Twitter videos come up. Did you see that?
Yeah.
The way them old Twitter videos came up where he was not giving a fucking interviews. He was saying all sorts of wild shit and that he just did not care. I appreciate that. And obviously I appreciate the music. So, we can't, half of the music we love today comes from Quincy. So you can't go without saying that. So rest in peace to Quincy Jones.
Rest in peace. Yeah, definitely one of the old relics that was left from his generation.
Yeah.
That was a wild generation. So
absolutely,
definitely sad to see him go.
Yeah. There was a whole bunch of dope conversations came from that. What's Michael Jackson's best album? Like whole time, it was crazy, dude. Like when you put together his catalog, even just outside Michael, what he has, it's like, dude, it's insane. It's insane, man. And he never wanted to be a music exec, but I think he would have been a damn good one. Like an actual like exec, like top tier, like running like a whole like Universal type shit. Like if he would have done that, man, he would have overseen a lot of great music. So rest in peace, Quincy Jones. Did y'all see Kodak popping the perks like they was goldfish?
That was crazy. What the fuck is wrong with
I
Kodak?
never seen nobody toss a perk in the air and catch it.
What the hell happened to him, bro? Did you see Kai's face when he said I might just sleep over? He did not want him to sleep over, bro. Kodak is weird right now. I don't know what's going on with Kodak, but I hope he gets better soon. I hope he gets better soon. That's all.
Dude done crashed out. He done crashed out, but it worked for him. So he ain't got no choice but to keep going. hopefully he find a way to rein it in. But
I think everybody fell for the bait. I think everybody has been bamboozled. This nigga Kodak has been doing drugs since he probably came out the fucking womb. Y'all think he don't know how to act for real? This is all content. Be for real. You on cost in that stream. Make yourself a meme. That's just how I think.
Yeah,
listen,
I agree
we ain't
with
never
Rod.
seen Kodak act like this, and it's not like he ain't taking nothing he ain't never took before. So like, be for real.
No, I agree with Rod.
it's
He's
all
been on that
content.
shit for a while now, so it's like what do you expect from Kodak
On
at this
top of
point,
the fact,
bro?
nigga he was like hype as hell, damn near like the whole interview, and
Yeah.
then like if he popped a perk, like bro, come on now, like perks don't do that. Like, you talk to them and took a few, you know what I'm saying? Like
Definitely.
I just didn't like the people that were like that would like take the stance of like, oh man, hopefully he's like straight and whatever. And I know you guys said that. I'm not applying this to you guys, but like I just didn't like because the same people that are like, there's a lot of the people on Twitter that were saying, hey, you know, pray for Kodak, like, you know, he's got a drug problem, all that. It's like, you don't really care about that man getting his life together. Fuck that. You're just tweeting that shit. Like, that was the annoying part, was that it became that. And you know what it kind of felt like too? It kind of felt like, because it's not my place to, I want everybody to obviously be responsible with whatever they're doing, but it's also not my place to be like, because I don't know him like that. It's not my place to be like, hey, yo, don't do this or don't do that.
At the end of the day, he's a grown man.
Yeah,
he makes his own decisions,
Yeah,
and at this point, he just needs to restrain away from it.
You know what it felt like? It felt like that, like, you ever been like I mean, like when we're chilling and we're cracking jokes with each other, right? And like, I'll crack a joke on someone, and that person won't take it a certain way, but then the room does. And then all of a sudden, now you got a situation when it's not a situation.
Awkward,
like I kind of felt like this was a little bit of that for the Kodak situation. It was just a little bit of that fucking, like, everybody else kind of made it a bigger deal than I think it was. I mean, shit, if he is like trying to get sober, and I don't know where he's at in life, so if he is trying to get sober, then I hope he, you know, does, and I hope, and you know, if he's doing the drugs that we've known Kodak to do, I just hope he's doing it responsibly and safe. But at the end of the day, it's his decision. So as long as he's doing shit safe, like, I'm not gonna comment. I'm not gonna comment on my. I'm not gonna comment on somebody else, because I don't really know how I can tell them what to do. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I'm not there every day. I don't see how they move every day, how they operate off that stuff. So I'm not gonna be the one to police somebody I don't know.
it's only entertainment.
Tyler did just under 300K. Uzi did 60K. Which number was more shocking?
60K. 100%.
No, Tyler.
What?
Tyler was more shocking. I'm sorry.
Why? Why is that
What
more
do you mean,
surprising than the Uzi doing less than 100?
Did you listen to the album?
No, but you gotta listen to the album, then you get the numbers. So that means a lot of people wasn't listening to the album.
But there was a lot of controversy in the beginning when it first dropped, and everyone saying trash, don't listen to it, trash. I don't think many people really tuned in.
I ain't see that. I ain't seen them comments.
It was all on Twitter.
Oh, I ain't seen them comments. I wasn't on Twitter for that. I was on Instagram. His fucking
the first 2 hours of it dropping, people were like, "This is his worst project."
His press run was so short. I don't even think
it was like 2 weeks.
It was literally like a week. It felt like
yeah. All he did was change which I thought was dope, like changing the Apple Music cover, or changing the covers and shit on streaming services and all that. I was like, of his previous albums, I was like, okay, it's interesting. He dropped a little trailer, and he dropped like a TV show, I think. So like he did do. It was a quick rollout, but shit, Tyler's was 10 days too.
Yeah. Was it?
Yeah, it was like something like he announced it on like a Thursday or a Wednesday, and then it came like a week Monday.
Yeah, but Tyler hasn't dropped in a hot ass minute though. That's the thing.
Just over 2 years.
He bundled up a little.
Uzi dropped.
Oh yeah.
And on top of the fact,
let's be clear, he bundled.
He bundled up, yeah. But and like Tyler the Creator ain't come off what could be considered a bad album. So you know, it's like it wasn't. I don't think as much expectations for Tyler as opposed to Uzi. You know what I'm saying?
Well, at the same time, they both didn't really wow
they both
me.
had high expectations.
They did, but at the same time, they both didn't really wow me with these projects. Tyler was okay. Like, I'm not gonna say it was bad, but Uzi was trash. I'm sorry,
but it's two different ways.
Two different
and the expectations, like the expectations, like for Uzi is like, yo, you gotta make a better album than the last shit that you had, and for Tyler is, you had a great last album. I'm hoping this is just as good. That's not like the same. You know what I'm saying?
I think that reflects in the 360 because when Uzi's coming off that last album that maybe flop, maybe not, but it wasn't good. A lot of people tuned out, and so you gotta pull people back in. Versus Tyler, he already had the people pulled in,
and that's why this was a more Uzi sounding project than the last Uzi project.
Yeah, but the 100%. Last one was bad. So the first ears to hear him are usually the same first ears to listen to everything. So those people.
He definitely should have had a longer press run for this. And this is exactly the shit I be talking about. Like Uzi, he exactly what I was talking about with A$AP Rocky. They be doing this shit where they be looking for creativity and different sounds. Nah, bro. Like if anything, like Uzi should have came next album. Uzi should just come and just rap like on Free Uzi, like how he was rapping on there. Yeah. That whole album should be just like that. If not, or songs dedicated to JT, because that's what we appreciated about him back in the day when he used to make songs for Britney. So I think he can still make a comeback because he in a relationship. If they break up, it'll be even better. I think it'll be even more fire album. But if he just come on that bitch and rap like Free Uzi, bro, I'm telling you, bro, like that would be a great album.
I did the pod with Chris Apples, man, that was one of the things I said is I have to let go of the expectation I have for Uzi. The expectation I have for him was a ceiling. Like I had this dude is limitless. He can do what he wants. He can make any type of genre blending sound and make it work. Like I damn near thought Uzi could have done some auto-tune R&B shit and that would go well. I think he has that type of range to him. He can do the straight raps, which I've been hoping that he does. And and I was okay, he's in his 20s, whatever. Like he'll figure it out. But I just at this point I gotta let it go because I didn't feel Pink Tape. I know you did. No, I didn't feel Pink Tape, and I didn't feel this. So at this point, I'm done hoping, I'm done expecting it. Now I'm just hoping. I'll still give his future projects a spin, just one spin, see how I feel about it. But as far as the actual expectation of I thought Uzi could have given us an actual I think he could have. I think there's a world in which Uzi was the guy and gave us multiple classics. I think that was possible, but now I think judged off of how late he is in his career, which he's still young as a human, but late he is in his career, I've let go of that expectation of him delivering us multiple classics. I think now he's got his absolute classic songs, his classic moments, but I don't think I can expect that from him going forward. As somebody that fucked with Pink Tape, this was a switch back to regular Uzi. How did you like it?
It was alright. It was cool. I mean, I liked how many songs that I like on that album? It was We Good. Okay, the intro was fire for me. I don't know why people hated on it. That intro was good.
That shit was dog.
And then the next song after, Lightyear Practice, that was a good ass song too.
But then you get into the songs what was that third song called? Something Man.
Meteor Man.
That was the worst song on the whole entire album, bro. How do you talk in that low tone ass voice the whole entire song and expect it to be fire?
Which one was it?
Meteor Man.
Oh,
that shit was ass.
And then not an
I like the R&B one though. The Chill on Me.
Yeah, that one was alright. Yeah, that one was alright. And then the fourth song, what was the Pax something?
Oh, Pars and Mars.
Bro, I get ha. The whole song, bro. The whole entire fucking song.
Okay, but I'll put it this way though. Pink Tape was definitely a better album for me though than this one.
Obviously.
I enjoyed Pink Tape a lot.
But it was still trash.
I don't want to
hear it wasn't
either.
Bro, he started falling off after Eternal Take 1. He started falling off then.
What was after that? Yeah. What was after that? Was it
the
just
Pink Tape? Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then so he had 3 terrible projects. I mean,
I didn't think Eternal Take was bad because and he had that deluxe, which was nice.
The deluxe was good.
Yeah.
The actual release of Eternal Take with the people waving at the spaceship, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Is the first Eternal Take the one with Myron on it?
Yeah.
No, that's the deluxe.
That's the deluxe. That came out.
No,
that was on the regular bitch.
Yeah,
no. That was on the regular bitch. I'll tell you, that was on the regular album. I don't think that was on the deluxe.
No, it was on deluxe.
One thing I will say about Uzi,
I'll put a parlay.
I do respect that he stays.
On it. He might be right.
Uzi stays. He keeps his feet to the fire. He keeps expanding the sound. He's constantly looking for new ways to.
Yeah. That's not.
He's constantly looking for new ways to expand his brand. You know what I mean?
So this dropped a week,
the sound keeps evolving. Yeah. And that's all you can really ask from an artist. Because if he was to do the same thing over and over and be redundant, we'd be having a whole different conversation in another area. So
then he dropped this
I like that he keeps his feet to the fire. It's not going to always hit.
Yeah.
It's not going to always hit it at first. You know, we may come back a year or two from now and say, hey, this song was something that, you know, influenced something else. So
Eternal Take was fire. I don't know what you talking about.
Yeah, that's what I said. Eternal
Baby
Take was
Pluto, Low Main.
I didn't care for it.
I
really didn't care for it.
Homecoming.
Because you have to understand,
Bigger
this is
Than
where
Life,
Uzi started becoming different.
Crisis, Urgency.
Urgency was fire.
Yeah,
This
but
bitch
this
fire,
ain't this
nigga.
isn't the same Uzi that people have been listening to in the past.
I know,
This
you
isn't
just-
P's and Q's
you said
Uzi. This
You
isn't.
said this wasn't that good, though. But I was just saying, like, the original Eternal Take was still good, and then the deluxe just made it even better. I ain't gonna lie.
The deluxe was good. I didn't like the
And
actual
you guys
full
are,
album.
bro, no one
but-
talks about Pluto and Baby Pluto album, the fucking Uzi
Oh, that
and
was
Future
hard.
album.
No, that was fire.
That was
That
was
shit
fire.
was good
I
as
want
hell.
Uzi to do a whole
No, that was
album like
fire.
Lullaby. If he does that, I'm like,
Dude.
bro. if
And
you
on top of
lock
that,
up
it
like
was
that-
2 artists. I didn't really expect to collab on an album, so it was like it was fire. I mean,
All right.
but
He's always gonna be my favorite artist.
Uzi's falling off big time.
Podi.
He's not falling off, bro.
Bro,
He's not-
come on,
Polo
man.
G's falling off. My
I
other
ain't heard
favorite
from
artist.
I ain't heard from this side of the room on the Tyler though. Where y'all at on the
Oh, I
Tyler?
don't give a fuck about that.
I'm about to side with him on this one.
Like that shit's not relevant to me.
Hey, listen,
Dog.
I ain't heard that shit since 6 a.m. the day it dropped, nigga. That's it. Hey Jane was fire. I ain't gonna lie. Hey Jane was fire. That's probably my favorite song on there. But all these trash can ass, middle of the street, beating on whatever type beats, that shit be
I was
weak as
expecting
hell to
some
me,
kind of
dog. I swear to
explanation.
God, I
He
don't fuck with
said,
that.
I don't give a fuck about that.
I don't care, bro. I turned it on and turned it right off. 3
Chris
seconds.
the Apples is punching the air right now. He is.
Bro, if he was here right now, he'd be so pissed at me.
Yeah, he would.
Like, he'd
Hey,
be-
I listen to it. I listen to the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
So-
I'm a
so-
day one Tyler
So
fan.
you said that whole Tyler reason for the rollout, drop it on Monday, so y'all had the week to sit with it. You sit with it the whole week.
Listen, I sat with that shit for an hour. However long that album was, that's how long I sat with it. That's all the sitting I need to do.
Like the
Go
thing
on.
is, I had an hour drive to school in Dearborn, and I literally played it from start to finish. There was a couple songs I didn't like. I'm gonna be honest with you, but other than that, it wasn't. Let's just say I didn't expect anything different from Tyler.
Are you
Like
gonna
it's
go back to it?
no, hell no.
Exactly.
But
I fuck with it.
So it don't matter.
but when do I come back to Tyler? That's my thing. I don't. I'll listen to it, and if it's good, I'll salute the man. All right, it was good, but I'm not coming back to it. That's not my type of music. I don't like it, so it's just not me.
shit, I can say the same thing about both of them. I don't like neither one of them. Be honest with you.
Yeah, I
But for the
Wait,
sake
both
of
of
listen,
what?
Uzi and
Tyler.
Tyler.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? But for the sake of
Excuse me, get on my lawn.
you know what I'm saying? I don't like, you know, but they both good albums. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Tyler, I like that Tyler is, you know, I like the lane that he's in right now. I like his lane.
Yeah.
He's dominating his lane right now. That's undeniable. So, you know, love him or hate him, you can't take away that, you know, he's dominating what he's doing. He's making good music.
He's got a tour coming up
Yeah.
with
I'm not.
Yachty.
Yeah, and I'm gonna fucking.
You getting tickets?
Yeah.
Hey, how old is
happy
Tyler, the
about it.
creator? Nah.
He's got to be in his 30s.
Yeah,
30
he's,
something
he's
for
like
sure.
30.
30 something.
I mean, he's
Gotta
a
be
big
in
3
his
era.
Still
He's a big 3 era.
hopping
Oh, yeah.
around.
Like 34,
Oh, yeah.
35.
I'm not gonna expound on a lot of my opinions on Tyler and both the album and this, because Chris and I did that whole pod last week about it. And we talked for an hour about it, so I got all my thoughts out on Tyler. But so I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. But where y'all at with the Tyler Big 3? Tyler over J. Cole. Where y'all at?
Bro,
Never,
get the fuck
nigga.
out of here. Stop.
Never, nigga.
Stop.
That will
Never.
fucking
Stop.
happen.
Never, nigga. It ain't no,
No,
nigga.
hell no.
Born Sinner. You know what I'm saying? 2014 Forest Hill Drive. You know what I'm saying? No, there's nothing that Tyler the Creator got that will match either of them albums ever.
I think a lot of that conversation comes from recency bias, that like people are obviously down on Cole for how things played out, or disappointed in Cole, whatever term you want to use. And Tyler's been ascending up, but like my thing with the whole Tyler conversation is I can't put him over Cole when they were both around the same era. In 12 of those 15 years, Cole was on fire compared to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna throw it away for
Space.
2 years where Tyler was on Cole's level. And my thing with this too is, as I said this last week, and shout out my boy Josh, who doesn't listen to the podcast. So you're gonna hear me. You're gonna hear me say this because he texted me this shit today, and I got so mad. I was like, "You don't listen to my pod at all, do you, motherfucker?" But he goes, Tyler. He's like, "You think Tyler's a lesser Kanye?" That's what I said last week. Is Tyler? Who's the artist you compare him to? You compare him to the Dr. Dre's, the Pharrells, and the Kanye's. The producer / rapper, like just stylistically wise, like not talking sound, just style wise.
I'm like,
No, just style wise. He's that. He's not the J. Cole type rapper. He's not the Jay-Z type rapper. Like he's not those type of pockets. That's the pocket he exists in, and he is a way, way, way lesser version of that.
Yeah.
Of the people I named. So I can't put him in the big three. Now if he was delivering albums the level of the Kanye's, level of Pharrell's, level of Dr. Dre's, then I think there could be a conversation because J. Cole is like here in rapping and Tyler is very good but just much below. So I can't put Tyler in that because the album difference don't make up the gap. I know a lot of people like Tyler albums more than Cole albums, but I don't think it's this insurmountable gap to where you could put over the domination that Cole had for years over Tyler plus the rapping ability. I just don't think the math adds up.
No. My bad. Go ahead.
I think what Tyler Creator lacks to be in the big three is universal hits. Like when it come to J. Cole, you hear workout, nigga, in your head. The first thing that's
no roll miles.
Like that's the types of shit that Tyler Creator lacks. You know what I'm saying? Like
he got hits, but not those.
Yeah, like they're not universal.
Earthquake though.
They're not.
It's pretty universal.
Even if that is, that's like
but
one.
It's not,
that's like one of the comparisons to J. Cole. J. Cole got like 20, 30 songs. That's like you put them bitches on, everybody singing it or know the song. You know what I'm saying? Like Tyler Creator don't be having those.
Now, Chris, how you were talking about taking J. Cole out of that big three and then replacing with somebody, would you have done that if it wasn't for the whole dissing 7-minute drill? Would you have taken him out?
I'm not taking him out of it. I mean,
but it's conversation.
Personally, the big three was destroyed. Like Kendrick destroyed that. But if you're just ranking them like in terms of place, like because they're not on the same tiers no more. Like J. Cole is not on Kendrick's level no more. Like that's done. But if you're just ranking him third and saying who is third, the reason I still have Cole third. I think it's fair though to try and move him out of 3 just because of the fact of like, okay, what he did the last 4 or 5 years was he solidified himself as like the rapper, and every single rap was like, I'm him. Don't play with me. If you want the smoke, I will serve you.
Exactly.
And then didn't serve.
He dismantled his whole shit just off the apology. He dismantled so many lyrics just by apology.
How many of his records age well now? It's not that many.
Exactly.
Like,
I mean, you got a point there.
But also though, why he's still third for me is because if I really think about it, like who was also taking that place? Because also to me, he fell, but I don't think anybody really ascended enough.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like
I can feel that.
Because like I mean, if you want to say Future though, I'll accept that answer. I'll accept that answer.
I think the thing people forget about Cole is the reason his spot is solidified, even with all of the the throwing up the white flag and all that,
right?
In everything, J. Cole is a damn good rapper. And he reminds you on every single song. Every song. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lull where you say, "Oh, this is garbage." You're never gonna get that from a Cole song. You might say, "I don't want to listen to this again because it was kind of slow." But if you are listening to it actively, there's nobody's gonna say, Cole isn't rapping at the highest level, at the highest of the highest levels. And that's what makes the big three, because they rap at the highest at the high level.
You have to, hip hop is like obviously expanded now, and it's not what it was decades ago.
Right.
But if you look at all of the greats, what do they all have in common? They all are respected as lyricists.
Absolutely.
Like other than even Kanye is respected for his rapping, like he's rapping nice, and he's got this verse and that verse and blah blah, and now he doesn't write his stuff, but whatever. But like if you look at the greats, like people don't put Dr. Dre on the greatest of all time list, which I always fight because I think he's got fucking bulletproof discography and also the impact. But like I get it. I get that conversation. So like Tyler again, that's why the Kanye comparison works for me is because he's a much lesser version of that, and a much lesser version of that is not the third best in the era.
Now, could you take the big three and like kind of tweak it a little bit? So like Kendrick, you would have he's like your lyricist. Drake, you would have him as like your pure entertainer of all.
Yes, but they
and
all
then,
gotta. My point is though, is if you're looking at the all-time list, all of them also are good rappers too.
No,
So
I'm not saying they're not.
The other ones that are like more pop than the others.
Yeah.
Like you have Jay-Z, who's more pop than Nas. But they're both put there because they're both also great rap. Like Tyler just doesn't check that box.
I'm saying like as of right now though.
It works.
Like you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Kendrick, obviously lyricist. You got Drake as the entertainer for everybody.
Yeah.
And
but Drake also raps too.
He does. But I'm saying like he's a pure entertainer. He has billions of fucking fans. You know what I mean?
That's my only point though, is that Drake is also respected as a rapper.
But if there was one more artist I would put in that discussion, if he wasn't in prison, I would say Young Thug.
He's not in prison.
No, I'm saying like, from the years that he was.
No, you can throw him in there if you want to.
But I would put Thug in there, just because you got obviously lyricist, entertainer, and then the one who does it like he makes fun music, but everyone respects him. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, look, I think he's on the short list of people if you're trying to like hammer out a third spot in rap recently. Like, I think
or you could put Future on the list too, like you said. But
he's on the short list of contenders for sure. I just don't think those people get put into those conversations because they're a different type of artist, and hip hop traditionally does that. I want to say this though about Cole, and this is gonna sound crazy because I love Cole, but J. Cole won't fall off until the fall off happens. But the fall off is coming for him. Like, he's just in a no-win situation. I said this last week and I'm saying this again. He is in a no-win situation because people are going to shit on his numbers no matter what. Even if they chart to relative Cole standards, they're going to shit on his numbers. And even if he avoids the radio hits and just goes for rapping ability, people are over the rapping too.
Yeah.
So he's in a no lose situation, and you named it a fall off. You put the ball at the rim for people to just meme you to death. I love J. Cole, and I think it's gonna be a good project. I just think from a PR standpoint, he is in a no win situation because if he tries to abandon the raps and go pop, people are gonna kill him too. No matter which way he rolls the dice, he's losing, bro. It sucks because he's really in a no win. Like that Port Antonio record was cool, but then we picked apart that one line where he said, "Oh, I wouldn't have lost the battle though." That was 4 minutes of rapping. That was 4 minutes of good rapping, and then one line we took that and boom, we dunked on it. That shit is trash. I don't ever want to hear it again. Like that's the position that Cole is in, such a finite microscope right now that Fall Off album, especially naming it the Fall Off, like, dude, you just put the ball at the rim for everybody dunk on you. Everybody. Because no matter what he does, there was that post that Daylight said, oh, Cole said, fuck radio play, he's rapping. And it's like, bro, before this battle, that's what we would have wanted to hear. Yeah. We love Cole rapping like that. But after that battle, those bars, bro, people are going to go, but you can't. Then you're walking back, you're admitting the L too.
I mean, everyone knows it's an L at this point, though.
But that's what I'm saying. He's not gonna do it because even if he does it, people are gonna be like, "Man, he should have just kept the name Fall Off."
The
this
man
shit trash.
apologized on stage for a diss that he made and took it off Apple Music. You really think he's not gonna rename the album?
I don't think he is. Not after he's teased this album for 7 years with this title.
But I think
a lot of artists do that though. Yeah. Like that, like for years we thought Ye was coming out with Gandhi, and then next thing you know, Donda dropped.
Gandhi, yeah.
He did
or no, Jesus Switch. King dropped, I think, and then Donda.
Yeah. But the thing is with Cole, and I say it again, like I feel like recency bias plays a really huge part because Drake had the Kendrick had to like that, and Drake had his songs and all of that. But before all of these diss songs, Cole was the one people wanted to hear. Cole was the one. Like
Yeah,
when he
absolutely.
dropped, we're waiting on him.
We're waiting on those features.
And you said like he putting the ball up to the rim. If it was anybody that's ready for that, I think it's Cole. I think Cole is the one that can answer those calls.
I think enough people are gonna like it, but I think enough people are gonna hate it too, to where it's just gonna be like, I just don't see a world in which he fixes. He gets back to the legacy he had pre battle. I just don't see it. I don't see it unless he comes out with unless he comes out with Smoke for People and chart topping raps, which I don't think.
Which he won't.
Either of those things are happening.
He won't.
I don't think either of those things are happening.
But he won't.
If he does, then look, we have goldfish memory as society. Everything is so fast. We already over this election shit, and we gotta shove the election nonstop for a year, and we're already over that shit like a goldfish. So like, we'll forget about it if the quality is there. I think in the term of public, in the court of public opinion, it's not gonna go over well for him almost no matter what he does. I think Port Antonio is an example of that. That was 4 minutes of good rapping, and there's one line that we hate.
Amazing rapping.
Yeah. There's one line we hate, and now that song is trash, and nobody listens to it. So I just think he's in a no-win situation. But let's talk about Thug. Man, because Thug's free. This is the big one.
I'm so happy.
Young Thug is free.
Oh, fucking time.
I want to be the journalist in the room and make the disclaimer here. I want to be the journalist in the room, make the disclaimer here. I'm happy that Thug is free. However, I don't want to be disrespectful to all the people involved in all the things that have transpired. I just gotta say that. But happy Thug is home. Excited for the music. What are the expectations? We've seen him tweet and delete even some shit about Gunna and all of that. And I think that there's just a lot of layers to it. There's also the rumor, credited to Ack. I think he was the one who broke it, that Drake allegedly was there 2 hours after he was free with a mill to just show out to Thug. I think he beat Maria the Scientist there. I think Mariah. Sorry, I think Mariah. My apologies, but yeah, there's a lot of extensions that goes on. What type of music can Thug make? Because he can still make music, but obviously he's going to be under a fine-tooth microscope. Because I think the way the court got embarrassed, they're ready to throw him back. They're waiting for him to fuck up. He got a 15-year probation, and there's all sorts of stipulations that we outlined on the last podcast. Community service, all sorts of things. He can't go to Atlanta, all sorts of things. But ultimately, what are your guys' expectations given the circumstance he's in going forward for, like, in terms of how soon we get a music? What does it sound like? Is it going to be a total switch up? Because it has to be. What about the Gunna situation? How's that going to play out? All of that. I'll let y'all answer whatever questions you want to answer.
You damn near from Atlanta.
Listen, man, it's a momentous time. It's truly a momentous time. I think he started to make that transition before he even went in. Honestly, when you go back and listen to Pink, when you go back, he started to make that transition, and I always felt like in this generation, he is like the second coming of an Andre 3000 type of rapper. He can make that crossover. He can do sing songs. He knows melody. He knows all of these different ins and outs of music. So he's really a musical artist. And just giving him the opportunity to really be boxed into that, I think it's gonna make him a stronger artist. He already has the connections to the streets. He's never gonna be able to get totally away from that. Yeah. And that may cause problems. But the judge said it was okay for him to speak to Gunna. I mean, and he probably won't be doing that, but that in itself speaks to the fact that the court knows, the type of content that he's going to be around. Yeah. So I don't think it will be the tight leash that a lot of people think.
Also would have let Gunna get out of his contract, too.
Yeah,
because of the business.
I was going to say, I don't think he's obviously not going to go back to, like, his barter 6 days and all that. That's done because you can't really talk about gang stuff anymore. But I think he will kind of make music similar to like how we did his last project, because it was more like softer tone music and wasn't really anything about, you know, gang life or anything like that. Like this is like straight like, you know, softer music that everyone enjoyed. I like the album. If he keeps making music like this,
Pink, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
If he makes that type of album again, I ain't mad at it.
I'm just wondering how he got away, like with that stuff. Like, how?
The courts fumbled.
Court
It.
was awful. That was
Yeah, the
some of
court was.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It's just like, bro, I think
The
he's gonna
judge
do
was
crazy
literally-
numbers too.
It
now.
took him a long
the
time,
judge
bro.
was lashing
back.
out. They're like, we're trying to put him away. Like the judge was cussing out the prosecutor. Like, fam,
Yeah, I
we are
saw
trying to
those.
lock this man up, and you guys are failing.
Yeah.
Like it was literally, it was
Just-
embarrassing for
Nah,
them.
but he's
I was
just
gonna
gonna come back stronger. He's
for
gonna come
the
back being
legal
thug
system.
again.
Did y'all see the judge when she was reading off the I
The
forgot
lyrics
what
and she
she-
said, nigga, yeah.
She
Or like
said
some
the
caption or
N-word.
some shit. I don't fucking know.
bro?
Oh, dude,
That
I gotta
shit.
tell y'all something off mic. I heard the wildest shit. I heard the wildest shit when I was chilling with my girl in Ann Arbor yesterday.
Yeah, but I don't think
You gonna forget.
I don't think this
Nah, I
is
won't.
I don't think this is gonna be the last time we see Young Thug in court about lyrics, because if you watch the court hearings, they literally don't know what he's talking about. They will call anything gang association, so they have no idea.
true.
They don't have no idea, and I think it's gonna make his case stronger, because if they keep calling him back, we'll see him veer over, because they don't want to keep looking stupid, because that's what they do.
But the
They
thing
look
is,
dumb.
how many of these artists nowadays all have like some kind of gang affiliate in their music? You know what I'm saying?
that's why
and
I
Probably
they're
all do,
taking
but that don't mean they
Shout out-
all really getting shit done in these streets. Yeah,
Could
they
I-
just naming people and gangs. Like,
Can
I
I
don't
shout
really
out
mean
the
nothing.
motherland real quick? Shout out to Canada, because I know that they
Huh?
I know that they don't use their lyrics in court, and I think this is I think hopefully the U.S. is. I know Jay-Z, Meek, a lot of people are trying to push in that direction, but that was how what's his name Top 5 got off, right? Because they couldn't use the lyrics. Remember that Top 5 dude,
I don't know.
the one who came out.
I ain't never paid
popped
attention to his
popped
case,
on
so
X Street.
I ain't never paid attention to his case.
I'm still lost that you called Canada the motherland.
That's what I'm stuck on. I'm like,
I mean, literally, my mother's
What's-
from that land.
Oh,
Literally, like can't
Oh,
vote,
okay.
like can't vote type shit.
That's very
oh,
literal.
okay.
Yeah,
You
can't
gotta-
vote.
you
Type
I was
shit.
like,
Yeah, it was a
What?
bar. Y'all ain't catch it.
you
But
gotta throw some ownership on that statement.
that's
I was
all.
like-
I'll be on my absolute shit. I'm like,
Listen, this is what I'm thinking though. If so, he can't talk the gang shit, this, that, and the third. 9 times out of 10, it's a good size of his fan base that like that type of music. So with that being said, he obviously ain't gonna be able to put it out under him. But there's AI. There's AI, and you can get away with a lot of shit with
hey,
AI.
that's actually the smartest shit.
So,
I like that.
Maybe you may not be able to put it on the streaming platforms, but if you want to get to talking crazy and throw it on SoundCloud, I like it.
I will say though, another way Thug could also make money. Technically, he can write for people
Yeah,
and make
absolutely.
money that way.
Yes.
So you don't have to perform.
Yes,
if you
but
perform
that's still not gonna hit like the.
Yeah,
It don't
it's
matter.
not. But
Yeah, 'cause
he's
you
making
can't-
his bread at the end of the day.
He probably been writing music
Oh,
for
yeah.
motherfuckers too. So it's
That's
like
what I'm saying. He
Now,
can
what do you
he can
think
stay
about-
doing that.
So I don't know how it's gonna work. I'm honestly just asking questions here, and I don't think any of us have the answer to this. I'm just posing the question. But like, so okay, Thug probably won't be talking the same way he's talked before previously. But does that apply to features? Does that not
Yes.
apply
Yes.
to
Yes,
Yes.
because they're gonna look at every
Hell
track.
yeah.
every track? They're
looking
gonna
at-
tie that. They're
You
gonna
paying
tie
attention
that
to the
to-
Lil Durk case right now?
I'm reading up on it, but
You seen
They
the
they
features
reading
that
they
they called?
reading off lyrics from a song he did with Babyface Ray.
Yeah. Oh, up the skull.
I think it's called Computer something.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
we're gonna-
'cause
we're gonna
Up
talk
the-
about
Up
Dirk
the
in a
skull
second.
was
because we got
that was
good news
heavily
before
gang
bad news
affiliated
type
with
shit.
that one.
But all right. Nobody said what I want to say, and that is that I just think this is gonna be like when Thug drops his album, and I think it's gonna be sooner as opposed to later. I don't think it will. I think it will be. I think it's very safe to say under a year, but
Oh, for sure.
I even could see before the end of the year. But he is going to have every single person at his disposal.
Oh, dude,
because
you already know.
all of hip hop culture is going to ride for him.
Oh, for
And
sure.
all the culture vultures, if he wants to go pop, are going to be like, look, this is the hip hop guy right now. Like, damn near, Thug is
Drake, Travis,
Thug is going to be
name it.
in a different way, but similar. He's gonna be beloved and championed by hip hop the way Kendrick is right now. Yeah. Like it's gonna be like that, where everybody's gonna want to attach themselves to Thug right now and to this album. He could go get Ed Sheeran if he wanted. He could get anybody. He could get anybody he wants. There's gonna be a bag behind this Young Thug album. This is gonna be a moment, dog. Like I'm telling you, this is gonna be, if he does it before the end of the year, which I don't know if that's a lot of moving parts. So we'll see.
Maybe you think he's got potential for this to be his best project?
No.
But
it will be a very good project.
I think commercially it could be.
I think it will.
For one, even if it is an outstanding project,
because Pink was
nostalgia
my favorite.
is always gonna take over for people, dog.
People
are gonna be like, "This ain't no Barter 6. Yeah. This ain't no So Much Fun." And I think it's gonna be hard for him to top them two albums because he on that bitch talking crazy.
Yeah. But what situation this reminds me most of? About a few years ago, Meek Mill went through almost this exact same situation.
Yeah, with championships you talking about?
Championships, he came back and killed it.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That was his best album.
Drake pieced it up with him.
I don't think...
pieced it up with him. Yeah. He had Hove on that shit.
Honestly,
yeah.
But, like, when it... And comparatively, for a championship and, like, let's say, like, Dream Chaser, like, most classic Dream Chaser joint, like, them bitches neck and neck. Like them bitches ain't like championship going Dream Chasers out the water type shit.
Championships had no skips, but I see this closer to that because Thug, don't forget Havana did crazy numbers before he went. And all of these artists are seeing him. People who weren't Thug fans became Thug fans. This album is gonna do numbers.
Listen. No matter how you feel about Gunna, when he came out, he dropped that one album with the little flower on his head. I forgot what it was called. Nigga, everybody loved that project, but wasn't nobody saying that shit was better than no motherfucking Drip or Drown 2 or motherfucking what's that one when he was underwater? That might have been Drip or Drown 2, I think. But like they wasn't comparing those to his best albums. I just don't think like the album we had the like flower on his head is just his face. You know what I'm talking about? It was the one.
That was a gift.
The one with bread, gift and the curse. Yes. Yeah, the one with bread and butter. Like everybody was saying that shit was fire. Like everybody was saying that shit was fire, but nobody was saying like this is best joint. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Nostalgia is the best drug.
Nostalgia is always the best joint. That's why motherfuckers keep saying Illmatic. Better than
I mean, Gift and a Curse might be his best project in my opinion, though.
Illmatic.
Hey, but Gift and a Curse might be his best project, though.
Songs. Y'all telling me it's the best album all time?
You don't think that's his best project?
Killing me with that shit, man.
You don't think that's his best project?
Huh?
You don't think that's his best project?
Who, what?
Gift and a Curse?
No. Hell no. The one where he was underwater. That's his best project.
What do you think is best project?
I think it's Drip and Drown too.
You didn't like Gift and a Curse more than that?
Hell no.
Bro,
hold up.
That whole album was actually. I don't think
it
had a skip.
That album was fire. It ain't had no skip. I don't think. But listen, Drip or Drown 2? Drip or Drown 2? With it, outstanding. One Call, Cash Word, Rich and Millie playing. Y'all mean I don't know why. Derek Fisher, Baby Birkin, Speed Up was whack. Three-headed snake, Big Shot on a mountain out the hood, same young nigga, and Who You Fooling? Listen, Who You Fooling is the best outro.
No, Who You Fooling was good.
Nigga.
No, Who You Fooling was good.
This might be the best intro too.
But Gift and a Curse, he was rapping his ass off.
But he was kind of on that.
It was a different Gunna.
He was kind of on that bitch sounding like sorry, like he was on that bitch like yeah.
I don't know, bro.
I ain't do it. Tough. The DA made me do it, and the lawyer made me do it. And yeah, all that shit. It was cool though. I thought the songs was fire, but
that might be his best project in my opinion.
I think
Drip or Drown 2 would be next.
I honestly think 1-on-1 is better than Gift and the Curse.
Now what's the best Thug project?
The best Thug project?
Barter 6.
I don't know, bro.
Y'all are about to hate me.
As we count mixtapes, because I will say Slime Season for sure. But if we're not counting mixtapes, I might say So Much Fun.
Yeah, we could. Thank you. I was going to say that's mine. That's mine. So Much Fun is my first.
I think Punk.
Oh, yeah. It was cool, but it's Pink, yeah. But I knew he was going with that.
Oh, it is Punk. Yeah.
No,
Pink is the hoodie that he had. Yeah.
Hold on, wait. Beautiful Thug Thugger Girls was the one.
That was not.
That was not
It
it.
might be.
That was not it. That was not it. That was not it.
Maybe a top
No.
five, but that is.
He
not
had relationship, and that's it. I'm good on that. I'm good on that album.
Nah.
No, you can have the
Are we
mic.
serious right now?
Fuck
Are
no.
we serious?
Fuck.
Daddy's home? Daddy's birthday?
This
Are we
nigga-
kidding me?
And
Me or
the
us?
fact he said the Young
Come
Thug
on,
song, his
somebody
favorite song
listen.
on there, the first song he named is Daddy's Home. It's
Hold
crazy.
on, hold on, bro.
It's like me saying, motherfucker,
somebody
Certified
ain't-
Lover Boy
somebody ain't
was
have
hard.
no Lady to Hug.
Poppy's Home is my favorite song.
Hold on.
Well, or was it Daddy's Home? I don't know what the song's called.
Somebody didn't have a lady to hug, clearly, because
Listen.
that was a great one.
No.
You could ride it to yourself. You could ride it with your girl. Come
Listen.
on, man.
I'm putting Super Slimy over that.
I have not played that album in years.
Me and us was the
Years. Years.
looking
It's
at
been
Beautiful
years.
Thugger
So much
Girl.
fun. I played it yesterday.
one. Man, what?
Yeah, nah. This ain't it, bro.
Millions,
this ain't it, bro.
Diamonds. Bro,
This
come
ain't
on.
it.
How
Yeah,
about
I would
That's
go.
not it.
I would go for the
We-
record.
you
I would
comparing
go
this to-
Barter 6-1 and So Much Fun 2. I think
Listen.
those are his two best projects.
And then
Yeah, I respect
No, Barter 6 was good.
I'd rather put Jeffrey over motherfucking
Halftime.
Beautiful
Hell
Thugger.
no.
Absolutely not.
Hell
Jeffrey's
yeah.
fire.
Hell no.
Hell
No.
yeah.
Bro, Don's discography is crazy.
It really
Nigga,
is.
you was singing Pick Up the Phone damn near since that fucking.
That's a great
That
song.
shit is
That's an
trash,
all-time
but
great
that's
song.
one of them.
That's an all-time
No.
great.
That's one of them.
But that, hold on,
That's
but
one of
that,
them.
hold on.
That shit-
But that song was on Travis's album too.
That shit is wet asshole.
What?
Pick up the
That's-
phone.
Yeah,
That
that
song
shit
is
is ass.
fire.
You good, bro?
You need.
That shit ass. Hey, I don't care what nobody talk
tripping.
about, niggas.
Nah,
That
you're
shit
really
ass.
tripping. You're really tripping.
That shit was ass.
No, you
anything,
tripping.
anything with Travis Scott on it is doo doo, and I'ma stand on that.
Fuck,
I'm
bro.
talking shit.
You gonna piss me off. No, we're gonna get to another Travis argument now because you keep fucking with me.
Nah, for real though, that shit was mid though. Everybody was hyping that. That shit was mid. It ain't trash, but it was mid for sure. That wasn't like nothing
Don't.
crazy.
Do we have to get into another Travis Scott argument? Do we
said
have
what?
to do it?
We can. I
saw
mean,
a green
I don't think that's
Utopia
what you
vinyl. I
want because
almost
I'm a
bought it.
shit on him.
Why?
I'm
Why?
a shit on him.
Why? Okay,
I
hold
saw
on.
a
Hold
green,
on.
I
'Cause
saw
I'm
a
shit
green
on.
Utopia vinyl. I almost bought it for you, but then I remember
God
you don't be coming over and hanging out with me no more. So
Damn, that's crazy.
That motherfucker quick to
I
pop.
told
Like,
you.
you know
I
what?
told
Yeah,
everybody in the
hold on.
group chat to text me their favorite albums. Nobody replied except Chris and Chris. I already know what your favorite album is. I ain't even really have to ask you, but
What do you think mine is?
Bulletproof. I mean, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Get rich, not trying.
Curtain Call. I know. I didn't mean to say that.
That curtain call.
Ain't that
No,
the
that's
three?
a
Ain't that the
compilation.
album?
No.
Yeah, all three of them, right?
That's my favorite album, you said.
What?
You know my
Curtain call. All three of them. What do you mean all three of them?
I mean, the first two, ain't it?
Curtain
It's
call
a mix,
1 and
right?
2.
Yeah.
You talking about?
Yeah.
First two albums.
Yeah.
No, that's compilation up. I don't count that.
Bro, you told me your favorite album before. I just can't think of it.
It's switched now.
Oh, it's Switch? Oh, that don't count then.
Flower Boy.
Eminem
Not
show.
even close. It's not even top 100.
Eminem show.
Nah. It wasn't
That's
Eminem.
two.
You ain't tell me
Nah,
that.
it's
You ain't tell me
Marshall
Eminem
Mathers
show.
LP.
You told me before. I just...
It's Marshall Mathers LP, right?
Nah, it's not an Eminem album. It's
Oh my god! I swear to God, if it's Great Chaos, I swear.
Fuck no.
I swear to God, I was about to. I was about
it's a
to
Travis
punt
album.
This fucking table.
Oh,
Astro
Utopia?
World? Utopia?
That's not even the best Travis album.
Oh
Like
my
that?
god.
To me, it is.
Oh my god.
Hey, bro, I got some Q-tips upstairs. Go
Man.
ahead.
No,
I'm a-
why is it so hated? I don't
Listen,
understand why
dog.
it's hated on.
It's
Bro
not a
stepped
bad
out of his.
album, but it's not in his top.
Bro,
I'd rather
dog,
listen to
tripping.
Astro World any day.
dog,
Tripping.
dog.
Rodeo and Astro are better.
He wanted to be
Ben
Kanye.
Utopia.
And I
He
like
wanted,
Birds better.
I'm
he
done
wanted to
talking.
be Ye so bad on that album, nigga. That shit was
He
embarrassing.
took a Ye song. He
That
bought
shit was
a Kanye
embarrassing.
song.
What?
He
Okay.
bought
What
Thank
is
God.
so bad about the album? I just want to know.
It's
I ain't
It
listened to it in a minute, so
it
I
don't-
can't really
it
tell you
don't
everything
it don't
from when I
have the
first heard it.
standout
I just
records that
remember
the other
when I heard
albums
it.
have.
What you mean it doesn't have standout records, bro?
Not to
Don't
the-
make me
it
go
don't.
through it
It
right
really
now.
It
don't.
don't got a sicko mode.
It's got meltdown.
It do got Meltdown, but Meltdown
Meltdown
ain't-
is fire.
No,
Sicko
Mel,
World.
okay, I'm gonna give you that.
Sicko World.
I'm gonna
that's-
give you that. I'm gonna give him Meltdown.
Sicko mode is
No,
overplayed
listen,
as
I'ma give
fuck.
him
It's
Meltdown.
trash.
I'm gonna give him Meltdown.
Yeah,
SZA
went
Oh,
nasty.
SZA
on
went
that one.
Bro,
That was
crazy
nasty.
on
Hyena was a good ass fucking intro. That shit was like top 3 intros from Travis Scott. Let's be honest.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
That's my
Thank
point,
God.
that it's not top 2.
Modern Jam he stepped out of the box completely. Plus he had Tizo touchdown on that bitch. My Eyes
are
was
good
one of the
s-
best transition
These are good
songs.
but he has every single album. He has songs that are smacking that. Sicko Mode is smacking everything on that silly.
How?
Go back to Go
No,
back
it's
to
not.
Birds in the Trap. Birds in the Trap got records that are smacking that silly.
Trap is crazy.
Birds in the Trap and
Well, I'm not saying it was bad,
Rodeo
but-
3,500. Like, come on, bro. Like, he's
Rodeo, listen, Rodeo was like my last
No.
favorite shits.
No.
Like Rodeo was actually fire.
Rodeo was
like,
hard. No, Rodeo was hard.
You know what I'm saying?
Rodeo
Like,
is
but to
clean
say
and
Utopia
anything.
is
It's a
crazy.
good
For me, it goes Utopia, Rodeo, and Astro World.
Hey,
Good
listen,
album,
You really
listen.
think
bro.
Utopia is better than Rodeo though?
You can
Yes.
take the mic when you're talking, bro. I
I
don't
think
want.
they can hear me.
They probably maybe. I
They
don't know.
can, but you also kind of a little soft spoken.
All right, you really think?
Yes, it is, bro. Let's
How?
be honest.
How?
Let's be honest. It is. We can go track for track on it right now.
And I would win.
No, it wouldn't.
For what? Rodeo
He-
versus
Rodeo
Utopia?
versus
Yeah.
Utopia.
Rodeo's getting Utopia the fuck out of here.
Rodeo's his best album, I think, for me.
Bro,
I'm not
hold
mad
on.
at that. I got Astro, but
Flying High.
Rodeo's too.
Bro, Lifestyle
That
over
shit was
Utopia
ass.
any day.
Hey, man.
Lifestyle over Utopia any
We
day.
talking about Travis Scott. We should always just speak about Days Before Rodeo because that
Days Before Rodeo
one
was
of the
fire.
greatest mixtapes
I
of
don't
all
count that.
time.
That's a
I'm
mixtape.
mad
That's
at that.
Oh, that's what I'm
No,
saying. We
you
count.
that.
Wait, we was talking about Young Thug's
You
on
can't
projects and
count
shit.
it, but also I'll be mad at that album because ain't no way that album did like 470 first week. That was some bullshit. I got so that made me hate the album even though I love it.
Milking them numbers, dog.
Who we talking about?
Fuck it.
We talking about
Bundles.
Utopia?
Yeah, bro.
Days Before Rodeo.
Yeah, or Day Before Rodeo. Yeah.
What? What do you mean? Of course it did. It should have did $1 million. That was like amazing.
Nah,
Are
that
y'all?
was bundles.
Bro,
Motherfuckers was selling
first of all,
keychains
first of-
with the album.
First
That
of all,
shit
bro.
was insane.
First of all, drugs you should
That
try
shit
it.
was insane.
Drugs you should try it
Leave
as an
your kitchen
experience
table, here go
that
Days
every
Before
music
Rodeo.
listener should experience at some point in their life.
You about to hate me. I don't like that song.
You don't like
I
drugs,
hate
you
it.
Try it. You should get out of your house.
Yeah.
You should get out. Listen,
It just wasn't. I didn't
don't
feel
know,
it. I didn't
to
feel
me,
it.
I don't know. Travis Scott just went downhill for me after a minute. I mean, Astro World was nice. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not about to sit here and act like it
Astro
wasn't a
World
good
was
album.
fire.
Utopia.
Utopia was fire.
Utopia's
Plus.
good. Nobody's. I don't think. Well, maybe outside of him. I don't think anybody's saying it's. I don't think anybody's saying it's bad. It's just not as good as the others. Like,
Everyone's got
I'm
their own
saying it's
opinion.
bad.
yeah,
if,
but
if they ain't saying, you know.
no, but I'm telling you, bro, it's not even close. Antidote, it just don't have the stellar moments that the other albums have, that Travis has.
I get that, but now you're naming off songs that are overplayed. No one listens to.
You know why they're overplayed?
There's not a
Because they're
single
good.
overplayed song on this album.
They're overplayed because they're good.
You can't say that because it was a good song. If nobody's playing
Yeah.
it, that means it sucks.
But
The
don't you
overplayed-
get
I
sick
mean,
of listening
granted,
to it
a
though?
lot of people play a lot of music that sucks. You know what I'm saying? Pick up the phone.
Okay, so then Uzi's
Bro, get the fuck out
So
of
then
here. bro.
Eternal Take Two is Uzi's best work because it's not overplayed. Like you can't go. You can't. You're doing too much recency bias. Yes, you're over Antidote because you've heard it for the last 10 years. But you know what? You're not gonna listen to a single song off Utopia for 10 years. That's the difference.
Except maybe Meltdown.
No, man, that song's not
I'm
that
telling
good.
you, bro.
My
Meltdown.
eyes
Meltdown is the one
I
off
like
that
it.
album that's about to last like sicko mode. Every time you play it, it's gonna be a fucking mosh pit.
Hold on.
Better
Schizo?
than
Hold on, hold on,
Fiend is gonna be
hold
the
on.
one.
Schizo with Young
Fiend
Thug?
too, I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, come on.
Now that you
Fiend
said
is-
Fiend, that,
Come on.
it kind of just bullshit.
Schizo with Young Thug? Dog,
It's a
that
good-
shit
it's a
was
good
That's a
fire.
good song, bro. You got.
not
We
saying
talking
these
universal
songs aren't good.
songs right here, bro.
Yeah.
Universal.
Utopia's his best fucking album. End of the fucking
All right,
discussion.
man.
Done.
Listen.
Let's go.
It's not better. It's not better than Rodeo. I'll tell you that it's not better than Rodeo.
It's not,
Alright.
man. It's not, man.
Opinions.
I'm gonna let you die on the sword though. It's all good.
But you're a bigger Travis fan than me, so hey.
But
Nothing wrong
anybody
with
got
that.
anything else to say about Thug before we move on?
No.
AI Thug, AI talk.
I
All
like
I can,
that.
all I can say
You
is
better
thank
clip
God.
that.
AI.
Hey man, just
Music
welcome
industry
back,
safe.
man. Welcome
Yeah.
back. If we talking about somebody cracking a big three, that's one of the guys that can do it, man. That's my favorite rapper.
Bro,
out of the
honestly,
one.
because y'all know how I feel.
Travis Scott?
Y'all know
Young
me.
Thug.
I'm putting
Thug
Young
is
Thug
third.
over whoever next in line in the big three for sure. I know it's Future. Future can scoot over. For me, I ain't gonna lie. He can scoot over just a little bit. We gonna place Thug right here just in case J. Cole want to do some old sorry ass shit again. We gonna flick him off. Huh?
You know he will.
I just
We gonna
hope.
flick
I just
him
hope
off. And,
Thug
like,
keep his circle stronger.
Young-
You know what I'm saying? He got them clowns away from him. They told on him.
Young Thug might not be the best rapper, but his wordplay is immaculate.
play.
Immaculate.
Immaculate.
He got
That's
and he
that's
got
the only
vocal
thing
range
that's
that
putting him
nobody's
over
got.
Future for me is that and
No,
his
the vocal
versatility.
range. Yeah, the vocal range.
Yeah.
Nobody's got that.
You're from Atlanta, right?
No,
I'm Detroit, but you know, Atlanta. I'll be in Atlanta.
second
Oh,
home
yeah,
type
alright.
shit.
So we're gonna ask you, Young Thug or Future?
You gonna say
I
Future,
don't
bro?
listen, man. Listen.
He gonna say
Listen,
Future.
that's literally one alter ego versus the other for me. Thug was gone for 3 years, so unfortunately, Thug, I gotta go Future. But it could switch tomorrow. It could switch the next day. I feel like they two sides of the same coin.
Yeah, I went with Future, but I ain't mad at. It's a dope discussion. We did that. That was fun.
But I'm gonna ask you though, because I did ask them on the pod. If you was to make a song today, you got Prime Thug, Prime Future. They both gonna give you a 10 out of 10 verse. Who you picking?
I'm taking Young Thug purely off the strength that
the creativity is outstanding.
The creativity. You don't never know where you gonna take.
You don't know. You don't know what you're gonna get from Thug. No. And that's why I put.
I genuinely feel like on if you go, anybody that's listening, just go to what's the album they put together?
Super Slimy.
Super Slimy. Yeah. Kill Before and For the Gang, back to back, 2 of the greatest songs ever. I love them. I mean, those were like the essence of both of those artists in one song apiece, and it was back to back. Beautiful thing, beautiful time in music. So, those 2 of my favorite artists, literally. My 2 favorite artists right now. So, I love them.
Do y'all think? Because I've been seeing people saying like Future dropped too much this year. Do you think he overly dropped?
I think he does too. I think he absolutely does. And I think him and Thug definitely cooled it down, but I had that same criticism for Thug earlier. Like I just think the best, and maybe this is because of you guys know who my favorite artist is in Kendrick. Like I appreciate the time away. Like I've said this for years with Drake. I've said this for years with Future, and I said this with Thug, although Thug has adapted to it. I think that artists really benefit from making you miss them. I think that like this year, as much as Drake is getting dunked on, like next year when Drake comes out with them summer anthems, we're gonna be reminded, oh my God, I missed this.
I don't think everybody benefit off that. We see what just happened to Big Sean. You know what I'm saying? Big Sean.
What about Big Sean?
Wasn't he gone for like 2 years?
Yeah. No, I'm not saying everybody can do it. I just think a lot of people, and I named very, very top tier talented people.
That's what Big Sean.
All I'm saying, two albums in a month is disgusting. That's too much. Yeah, you didn't get his time to process the first album. You're dropping the second one.
He should have dropped that. He should have dropped that. And I said this on the pod. This was back when you were employed and working on the pod. This is back when you were a Rap Cave employee. But I was saying that the Future should have just chilled and waited to drop that bitch like end of summer. Yeah. Like you had so much momentum off of like that and all that.
He could have dropped it before New Year. You know what I mean? Like just to give people something.
Yeah, he could have. Yeah,
like, he did that same thing with Future and Hendrix. I think that's just something he likes to do. I think he just didn't want to do a double album, and so he just want to give. Yeah. He want to drop one and then give people time.
Listen,
to
it's fine.
Come back.
I just think it would have been better. I think we're just in a world where every week we're bombarded with all these releases from all these different people, and I think people just need to miss people more. I think that's what Tyler does well. I think that's what a lot of the artists. I think Big Sean could have benefited from it, but he failed. I think he just didn't approach this album the right way. Mm-hmm. I think that's where his failure is, because I love Big Sean, but the other people I named, like again, We're about to remember how much we miss Drake next summer. I promise you that. We're about to remember how much we miss that man. We're about to remember how much we miss Thug with this new album. Like I wish that Future would have done that more. I do think though that Thug and Future, not to tangent, but I do think that Thug and Future, in their lane, it does make sense to have more of a quantity over quality situation, more oversaturation. I think it fits their world, especially Future. I think it really fits him to, like, because you know what you're gonna expect. Like if Future goes away for 2-3 years and he delivers another Future record,
too much can change.
Yeah, you don't miss him enough. Like Lil Baby, for example, right? Like if I'm just freestyling right now, this is off the top. I'm freestyling right now. Lil Baby went away for a couple years. Not really, but kind of like there was a couple years between the albums, and he came back with an album, and it was a Lil Baby album, and it ain't work. No. It ain't work because
He ain't
because he was gone
he
too
ain't
long.
got no substance to be doing that.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Where Kendrick comes away, love him or hate him, every single album sounds completely different than the last.
Even
So
that
you at least
second
know you're
album,
getting something
After
different.
My Turn,
Kanye
what the
too.
fuck was it called?
What?
The second album, After My Turn, from Lil
the
Baby.
one that he just
The golden background.
It's Only Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like that shit.
It
That
had
shit-
some records on it. Speaking of Thug, that
Couple.
record with Thug was tough.
Never Hating.
I like that record.
That was the one song I fucked with. Other than that,
was nasty.
I didn't like the
Hating
album, bro.
And Not Finished, I did like that one too.
I just did
And-
not like that project.
That's literally.
And the one with the Drake sample, the Pound Cake sample, that one was heat too. In a minute or
I
whatever.
ain't like that.
Oh,
I really
I
did
fuck
not
with
like
that.
that song. I actually hated that song.
I didn't fuck with it.
No little.
Are we in the loop?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's trash. He's trash.
I do think right now, if we're just freestyling topics right now, I do
Man,
think
I don't
I'm
know,
gonna
is
just
he
mention
better-
this and I'm gonna leave.
He better come different on whatever Wham
Yeah.
say goes. He better come different some type of way.
Yeah, no, I think he's been testing the market, and I don't think he's been liking the results.
Yeah,
And so I think, and I'm the biggest Lil Baby guy in here. I was the one pounding the table saying he's got more hits than Elvis. Like I was fucking screaming. I was screaming. I mean, statistically he does, but at the same time, yeah, he needed to come different with this album, and he didn't. So I'm hoping the next one is it. New music though, I want to shout out the Ab-Soul album. I don't think anyone here really listened to it like that.
Nope.
But y'all fucked up because that is a good fucking album.
That shit was sounding good with the first
That
one.
shit- that
You know what I'm
shit
saying? We kind of
up
got
there.
zoned out from the football game. We was listening
Yeah.
to it, but I ain't gonna lie. That shit
That is
started
one
off strong.
artist you will not get my take on.
That shit started off strong. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, no.
That
he's-
song before all that, the intro? Was that the intro?
No, I didn't play the intro. Actually,
Oh,
I
okay.
played the intro.
The song before all that bitch was fire.
I just had it shot.
With Vince Staples, that bitch was fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he did his thing with that. He branched off into more of the mainstream. Like he did what Chris Platte loves, is when you take a lyrical rapper and then you just try to make mainstream music. And I know some people that's like their worst thing. They can't stand when a lyrical rapper tries to make like lyrical pop music, but I fucking enjoy it. Sign me up 10 times out of 10. I love fucking what Talib Kweli did that. I love what Ab-Soul does that. I love when those motherfuckers do that.
Shout out to Earl Sweatshirt.
The Earl
That
Sweatshirt
shit was
rebrand is
fire,
crazy.
nigga.
Now,
That
that's
verse was
absolutely
fire.
rebranded, but
Yeah, the production
But,
definitely
yeah.
is crazy on that Ab-Soul album.
yeah, no, he's just like, I just enjoy high level rapping. He definitely did that. And I got to shout out my boy Chris Patrick for that Mr. Fantastic single. He didn't tell
That
me
was
that
hard.
He didn't tell me
That
that
was
shit was
fire.
coming.
That
He
was
just
fire
told me
as fuck.
something was coming.
That was fire.
He was on tour with Russ, and he told me he was like I got a record coming, and then that was like a month ago, and then I totally forgot about it. And then he dropped that shit, and I was like, oh shit. And then I saw it was signed to Def Jam. I was like, oh shit. I was like, this motherfucker signed and dropped a hit. He's about to be fucking out of here, man. He's about to be fucking out of here.
Over under. He stay on Def Jam longer than what's his name? Fabio. Over under.
He gonna be there.
I'm gonna take the over because
Yeah,
I
he
think
gonna
they
be
just
there.
had a lot of a big ass expectation for Fabio, and I don't know. Fabio, he still been making good music to me.
It's not bad.
I don't feel like he
Very
fully
respectable.
I feel like he was over expected. I don't feel like he really under delivered. Like I feel like the expectations were higher than they should have been. But I think he delivered quality.
I think the only
Fabio-
reason
like
he even
that.
got kicked off is because
that
rap.
Bible album is cool.
I think
No,
rap,
it was solid.
I think
liked
rap
it.
in such a slump right now. That's the only reason why they kicked him off the.
Well, yeah.
off the-
To me,
They
he really-
fired everybody.
Yeah.
He really showed it off to me when he was.
All around right now. People getting dropped left and right.
Like crazy.
I was gonna say he really showed off his skill when he was on that song with Kanye and Alicia Keys.
Oh yeah,
Bro.
yeah, that one was.
He had a harder verse than Kanye
I
on
know
that
what you're
shit.
talking-
What was it
I
called?
never actually looked up the song. I seen his verse on Twitter though.
What the fuck? You
What is
know
that
what it's
record?
called?
New
York
York
City.
City. It has that sample.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a sample too.
I know
Bro.
exactly what you're talking about though.
Fuck, what was it?
Bro, all I'm saying is he out-rapped Kanye on that bitch. Like
Well,
that
that's
that
not
was
hard.
tough.
But he did have a cold ass verse on there.
Yeah, he did.
No, it was solid. No, he really killed it.
But shout to Ab-Soul.
City of God.
Shout out to
City
Big,
of Gods.
yeah, City of Gods. Thank you. Babytron dropped a dope project too. I mean, it's Babytron, so you know what you're getting, but I enjoyed it.
You gotta appreciate a one-trick pony to deliver.
I mean, yeah, but you gotta give credit to where credit's due. Like in the
I'm
era,
not saying he asked him.
No,
yeah, it's you know where you about to get
also,
from. So it's like,
but also it's too that's a double-edged sword of it. Is like if they don't do it well, if they don't do that one trick well enough, then it's like all right, it ain't shit. So shout out to Babytron. He's been having moments.
He hasn't really slumped since.
I love that record he did with Jid back in the day. With Jid Yachty. That was tough. So no, I fuck with Babytron. He's been having a run. Like he got on the M record. He's been. I mean that just shows where Detroit's at. But you know. But speaking of, let's do the Grammys. Let's do the Grammys because I have the Kendrick SZA interview because I think that ties into the Wayne thing and all of that and all that's going on in that world. But I'd rather get to the Grammys first, because we never talked about that journalistic and you know me. I'll be drunk calling you talking about journalism. I'll be talking that shit to Birdie about journalism. But let me pull up
bantering that shit in my head.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not a journalist. I'm an analyst and a shit talker.
Hey, I never said you had to be. I just said there's importance to it. That's all I said. All right. So Grammy's official nomination. I'm gonna have to give myself some time here to find it. But overall, y'all know the big headlines of it. Kendrick getting 7 nominations for records of Like That and Not Like Us. Kendrick getting not only rap album or rap song of the year, but also song of the year. So like transcending the genre too, which is a big deal. Shabuzi was in there too. Damn, this is an article. I'm trying to find the actual list.
Just type in rap.
Grammy nominations. Rap 2025. Man, shout out these fucking trains, dude.
Shout out to the trains.
That shit is keeping. I said trains.
Oh, they said trains because the train in the background.
Yeah. That was a crazy shout out. That was a crazy shout out. All right, let's see what the hell happened here.
Oh, that look like the nominees right there.
All right, yeah, album. So album of the year. We'll do this one because we'll do the ones that rap is involved in. So Andre 3000, New Blue Sun, Beyonce, Cowboy Carter, Billie Eilish, Hit Me Hard and Soft, Chappelle Ronan, the Rise and Fall of the Midwest Princess, Charlie XCX, Brat, Jacob Collier, Disease Volume 4, Sabrina Carpenter, Short and Sweet, and then Taylor Swift, The Tortured Poets of the Department.
I've heard 0 of these albums, but I'm praying to God Sabrina Carpenter wins.
I just have a feeling. I just have a feeling.
Crazy. You praying for the white woman.
Let's go 3 stacks.
I was
really
a bad bitch on stage.
Let's get
Beyonce. Come on, Beyonce.
I mean, Beyonce. Oh, she's like 40. You
I was
know what I'm
just
saying?
gonna say,
Like,
Beyonce-
I'm looking for the young,
gonna
fresh. I'm looking
You looking for some short and sweet, right?
Some short, nice type shit.
Sweet, yeah.
And I want to be. I just want, if it's Beyonce or Sabrina Carpenter, I'll be happy. I just don't want Taylor Swift to win. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, it's not gonna be.
It probably is gonna be Taylor
Beyonce, bro.
You said what?
It's gonna be given to Beyonce.
Hell yeah, it is
Beyonce
because
got
Jay-Z,
the whole world wearing
damn
these-
near fucking dissed the Grammys.
Beyonce
Well, he did
got the
diss the
whole
Grammy.
world wearing these crazy looking boots right now, so I don't know what's going on.
Wait, who what?
Beyonce got all these girls wearing the crazy looking boots. Shout out to the ladies. These boots look crazy. But you know, they are wearing them right now. It's very serious.
I ain't seen them.
Shout out to Andre 3000. He not winning this, but hey, the fact that I mean, it's crazy.
No,
that he
why
got-
would he
I mean,
win?
you
They
never
should-
know.
They should let
You know what?
Andre
Killer
3000
Mike
play the flute while they
Yeah, but
call
that
all
was
the
an album of the
nominations
year.
and shit.
They take that one seriously.
While motherfuckers coming on stage, Andre 3000 should be playing the flute type shit.
Let's
That'd be
do
it.
it.
That's the
That shit
best.
would- that
That's
shit
probably
would
as
be
good as it's gonna get for him. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know why they put him in there.
Hey, bro, just be happy that
Don't
was
sleep. Don't
that
sleep on
motherfucker
3
happened.
stacks.
Yeah, bro.
Hold up. Name 2 songs off that album.
Don't be disrespectful.
They have long.
No,
ass
not
titles.
you, not you. I'm talking to him because you love to
Don't
talk.
be disrespectful. It was
I
a great
think-
album.
Listen,
We gonna move on.
name
We
2
gotta do all
songs
that.
off that album.
We had a good time with the album.
Granted, I ain't listened to shit in this category, so I know 0 songs out of all these albums.
You don't know it.
But I know you don't know shit off the album, so you gonna shut the
We had
fuck
a
up
good
about
time.
this fluke ass fucking nominee.
It's 3 stacks. 3
Okay,
stacks.
song of the year, the Beatles.
They
They're
be
still
gassing out
cooking. The
They're
Beatles
still
dropped the record now and then.
Bitch.
Beyonce, Texas Hold'em, y'all know that shit's a bop.
Bitch.
Billie Eilish, "Birds of a Feather." This is not the number one song to me off the album.
Oh, I forgot Billie Eilish was on
Yeah,
that first
that Billie
one.
Eilish, that one
Billie
song.
Eilish can win too.
talks
She can win
eat-
that first one.
when she talks about
Tweet.
Listen, Beyonce, Sabrina, or Billie. Yeah, and then them three win.
Hey,
I'm happy.
Billie was cooking when she had that song about eating the box for lunch. I was like, finally, some I can connect to a Billie Eilish song. Chevelle Roan got a song, "Good Luck." Then Charlie XCX, a 361. Kendrick, "Not Like Us." Sabrina Carpenter, "Espresso."
Well,
Taylor Swift and Post Malone. Fuck Post Malone, "Fortnite."
No for me, bro.
yeah, we already know who's gonna win that.
Who is? This is song of the year, so this is not just rap. This is.
Not Like Us is gonna win.
You think so?
Yes.
It's got
That's a
to.
big conversation.
The Swifties still on here. You can't just. So what
Not
you
Like
mean?
Us was the biggest song.
And the Beehive going
It-
strong.
Yes, it is the biggest song, but
I don't see it.
you can catch a lot of flack just from not letting Taylor Swift get that.
I think
you
it's
know what I'm
for
saying?
sure. I think it's for
Because
sure
if
rap.
if
song
he
of
don't
the year. I
get
just don't know
if he
it's
don't
gonna win
get
song of the year.
if he don't get song of the year, the Grammys is gonna move on as is. Swifties, she don't get that
Yeah, but I
motherfucking
haven't heard
award.
that song.
It's a lot of harassment. It's a lot
Yeah,
of
it's
it's a lot
not
of
gonna
mail coming
You
through.
hear
You
that
know what I'm
Like
saying?
Us
You got to think about
everywhere.
that.
You
No,
don't
no,
hear
that's
this
fine.
shit?
It's true.
I don't listen to Taylor Swift at all. I don't ever hear her music. I listen to rap, so I'm expecting to hear. I don't know shit that goes on outside of the hip hop community to know what they be listening to. Obviously, because I don't know none of these albums, none of these songs.
I get that, but
I
I'm
haven't
like-
even heard the Beyonce song.
No, I get that, but I'm saying
I know it's a country song, but
You
like
did, you did.
I know
Did you go to
Beyonce.
Nashville for a week?
I ain't never been to Nashville.
Oh, well, you were talking about going to Nashville, right? Yeah, but you did. Yeah, we didn't. Right?
No, he
What
was
we
talking about going to that country concert.
Yeah,
not
yeah. I was
Nashville.
going to that one country
Oh,
concert,
It
but
wasn't. Oh yeah, no,
yeah,
no, that was Detroit.
they
That
was starting that
wasn't
shit at
Nashville, yeah.
5:00. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
no.
what the fuck? I get off at 5:00.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No. I was
No,
gonna
I'm
say
ju-
if you was in Nashville for a week, you definitely heard that Texas
Yeah,
Hold'em
no, I
Beyonce
never heard
record.
that.
All I'm saying is, "Not Like Us" is played everywhere. This Taylor Swift song, I haven't even heard of it.
But
Fortnite?
what is everywhere though? Like
A
what
lot
is
of
everywhere?
fucking people play it, though.
Nah, that song
Across
you
the
can't do
world.
that. Not Like Us was.
No, but I'm
global.
saying like some of these songs probably still is played everywhere, but we don't listen to these songs. I
I'm
don't
not gonna
know
lie to you.
anything outside of hip hop to know
Texas
which
Hold'em
one
was
of these
played.
songs is being played and on what scale. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
not gonna lie to you. When the last time we seen the Beatles for a song of the year?
gonna say,
is that the
Beatles?
That's gonna
Yeah.
man,
that's gonna be tough to beat.
that's
the
not, they're
Beatles.
not getting it, bro.
Just
I'm not even
Hey,
worried
hey,
about
if,
the Beatles.
If the Beatles win, that's just the Grammys giving a big fuck you to everybody.
Literally,
Right, 'cause
that's not
we got
happening.
so
not
many
happening.
good. We got so many good options. Like what?
No.
What
Yeah.
to say?
That's why I'm just not cemented on Not Like Us. I don't know shit outside of
Right.
the hip hop.
I think the one that's gonna give it
or
the run
world
for its
community.
money is I don't think it's gonna be Espresso because although that was a banger, I think Sabrina Carpenter is in the same, and we'll get to her with Doechii. I think there's a correlation there, and I'll make that later when we talk about Doechii. But to me, I'm pulling for Not Like Us just because I'm always rep hip hop. So like whatever opportunity hip hop has to win, I'll take it.
I think we're all gonna take "Not Like Us." I mean,
That's
come on.
what
I
I'm
don't know
hoping
none
for.
of these
I
songs,
just
so I'm gonna take Not Like Us all day.
I think it's a tough field though because I definitely think Beyonce has a real shot at winning that song. That record. I think
Texas
I
Hold'em was
definitely-
Yeah,
big.
nah, Hove might come put belt down if she
Yeah.
don't get that. So
Yeah.
you know that's a big
That was
That's a big
record
one.
of the year. Sorry, this is song of the year. There's a difference between the two. So record or no, that was
What's the
record of the year.
difference?
Sorry, this is song of the year. I've heard it a million times.
Wait, what's the difference?
Look it up real quick because I've heard it a million times and I'm blanking
Look,
on it
what
right
am
now.
I looking up?
So I'm just do what's the difference between Grammy record and song of the year, like explanation, and I'm sure you can find it in a quick Google. But the song of the year category goes to, this is all genres: Shabuzi, the bar song,
goes to the
Tipsy.
composers.
What's that?
The song only goes to the composers, but the
Record goes to
record
everybody.
goes to the whole production team.
Record. Okay, yeah. It says it says record of the year is that the former artist recognizes songwriters while the latter recognizes the performance production of the song. So yeah, basically what he said. And then song of the year honors the songwriters who composed the song.
Okay. So
I feel that's kind of stupid, but
I mean, it's important that everybody gets their credit.
because I feel like you could have just did all that and just won. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, but I'm also for more people getting more awards.
Yeah.
Shabuzi, Bar Song, Tipsy, Billie Eilish, Birds of a Feather again, Lady Gaga, and Bruno Mars, Die with a Smile. I hate that song. And I love Bruno and Lady Gaga, actually. Taylor Swift, Fortnite versus Post Malone. Fuck you, Post Malone. Chappelle Roan, Good Luck Babe. Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. Sabrina Carpenter, Please, Please, Please. Interesting that it's not Espresso.
Please.
And Beyonce, Texas Hold'em. So, again, same. This is where I think.
You can't lie. That Shabuzi song was getting played like
That's
a
where I'm like,
motherfucker. But the only I know he gonna be put in the same boat as Sabrina Carpenter and Doechii. I'm gonna let you build on that.
I agree. I think that's gonna be a thing. I think you're gonna see a lot of artists that get their first time Grammy nominations, and that's cute. But this is for the veterans. I think the Grammys is very much a you pay your dues type shit. And I think that Shabuzi, Doechii, and Sabrina Carpenter are going to have to learn those things. And also, I find it interesting. Nobody's talking about this dynamic. Taylor brought Sabrina Carpenter on tour, and I definitely think behind closed doors, she's using that Grammy power that is Taylor Swift to be like, hey, yo, I want this little bitch win. I want this short bitch win. Like, I guarantee she's out there, like, working the back scenes of it. Like, I think it's a win-win for Taylor, because publicly, if Sabrina Carpenter wins, oh, that's my bestie, I brought her on tour, blah blah blah. But I think behind closed doors, I think she's gonna be hot if Sabrina wins any of these. But yeah, I obviously I'm a pull for Kendrick, Not Like Us. But I think what would happen to me in a perfect world is if Kendrick won the last one, which is Record of the Year. And then Song of the Year, Shabuzi won. Because I think those are the two best records of this year. Yeah. So I would like them to split that there. I do think Kendrick though has a chance to. I think Kendrick would walk away with one of these. I just don't know which one. I would hope that it would be Record of the Year. So that Shabuzi wins Song of the Year.
I ain't gonna lie to you. As a kid growing up, I remember being in the second grade, listening to Jaquan Tipsy. So I just want to see Jaquan get that Grammy. You know what I'm saying, for that Tipsy. You know what I'm saying, Shabuzi, let's go. But you know, just the kid in me want to see that. That was one of my favorite songs as a kid. So.
Also, best new artist. I'm not gonna name everybody on here, but the names that y'all will know: Shabuzi, Doechii, Sabrina Carpenter, Chaperone.
Yeah,
like
Sabrina Carpenter's got that.
Sabrina, that's the one she's gonna win.
Yeah,
that's the one she's gonna win. Doechii, I think Doechii is gonna be that. Hey, you know, the win is you got the nomination. Yeah. I think that's where Doechii falls under, because she's got a couple. She's got a couple here.
I just want y'all know when I get on, I'm bagging Sabrina. Just letting y'all know.
I hope to God.
Talk your life, man.
I hope to God, man.
Bagging.
Inshallah.
Slammer like WWE, you hear me?
All right, best rap album. This is a category we care about the most. Yes, Common and Pete Rock, The Auditorium, Volume 1. Shout out. Doechii, Alligator Bites Never Heal. Shout out. Eminem, The Death of Slim Shady, Coup de Grace. Shout out. Future and Metro, We Don't Trust You. Shout out. J. Cole, Might Delete Later. Shout out.
That is not winning.
What, J. Cole?
No. Okay, this is what I think. I think Future and Metro are gonna take that easily, just cause not like us.
I think it's between Future and Metro and Eminem. I think.
I mean, I'm sorry. I like that. My bad. Yeah.
I think it's gonna be Future, Metro, and Eminem. There's gonna be a toss up between them two, because them two, they really are the biggest projects out of those. So I don't know.
What do you guys think of the overall? All right, I guess let's finish with predictions, and then we'll go into if anybody.
I say M. I think M, but I think if anyone's gonna be close, it's gonna be Future. But.
Yeah, the hood deserve one. Let's get one from Future.
Yeah, Future and Metro. Birdie, where you at with it?
It gotta be Common and Pete Rock, right? It's like, nah.
Boy.
I don't know. I really don't know. I do feel a snub coming from Metro, but I'm hoping for Metro and Future. That's what I'm hoping for, is Metro and Future.
So if they're snubbed, then who wins?
If they snub, it's gonna be M. Okay. It's gotta be M.
Podi, where you at with it? Who you saying wins? Because I know you said J. Cole damn sure ain't winning. I agree with that.
He's not winning for sure.
J. Cole's probably in second to last. He's probably in
the album was ass anyways.
He ain't even getting the. No, that's a good album.
No, it's ass.
It just sucks because of how things went.
But no, I'm taking Future and Metro. But second would be M for me.
J. Cole talking about the bronze medal. He ain't getting the bronze medal in this.
It's an easy list.
You're just looking at the bigger artists at this point because that's who's gonna win.
Kinda, but kinda not. You kind of thinking it's like the bigger songs on the albums that would give it a lot of emotion.
And they did change the policy too now, where it's like the voters are, I'll say, more educated and passionate about what they're voting on. Before it was a lot of people voted on a lot of different things, but now it's like, okay, so you have your genre that you like apply for as a voter, which the board is music people, it's artists, composers, all that. But you can only have, I think it's 8 or 10 votes outside of your genre.
Yeah.
So like now you don't have these old people that like have to fill out like a whole ass ballot and they don't know what the fuck is going on in rap. So they just do the name that they see.
Yeah.
Like rather than anything else. So I do think it is a more educated voting audience. Which shout out to Grammys. I know we like to disrespect the Grammys when they get it wrong. And we like to praise the Grammys when they get it right. I think it's all, but I think it's important that the Grammys do well because as we've seen before, I mean the BET had their fucking thing in a strip club. Like they had their award ceremony in a strip club. Like that's insane. Like I'm a firm believer in look, if y'all want to say fuck the Grammys and y'all gotta champion the BET award, like y'all gotta pick something to replace it. Like culturally, if you want to put that if you want to put that validation on it, if you really want to say fuck the Grammys, then you got to actually move and say fuck the Grammys. We're going over here. This is what we're doing. We're getting the A-listers here. But in a perfect world, the Grammys get it right. I think they're getting better. I still don't think they're right, but I think they're getting better.
I was going to say, when is the Grammys?
Week before Super Bowl.
So February?
Yeah, February, I think it's like 2nd, and I think the Super Bowl's the 9th, something like that.
Y'all want to have a watch party for it?
We're having a watch party for both.
Okay.
But
will Amir be there? The world may never know.
Money,
if it's on a Sunday, I'll be there. Because I don't
till 6:30.
No, because listen, I don't have to get up for class until 8:00. Where it's not, I don't have to get up for work. It's not 4:30.
So holy.
All right. Oh yeah. My prediction. Sorry. My prediction. I think it is Future Metro. We don't trust you. That's fine. It's not open. We're good. But Future Metro. We don't trust you. I think that is the winner. I think y'all got it right. I think that is the top 2. Like I said, I think Doechii. Respect that she got the nomination. I love that album. I actually think that's my favorite album of this group. But I don't think it's gonna win. I think the win is the nomination. Common and Pete Rock, same thing. I like that album. The win is the nomination. What would y'all have thrown in Vince Staples? Would y'all have thrown in Gunna? Would y'all have thrown in Schoolboy Q?
I would have thrown in Gunna.
I would have thrown in Gunna, and I would have thrown in the Vince Staples because that Vince Staples project was hard.
If Gunna was on there, that would win.
But you know damn well Vince is not winning it regardless.
That shit wouldn't have won. That shit would have just been fucking cleaning food.
I don't know why the fuck it wasn't on there.
That shit. I like that album, but I'm just saying in terms of the Grammys. But any other albums y'all want to throw out there that dropped this year?
Yes, I do. Where is Boss Man D-Lo? Come on, man. What's going on? Where's Boss Man D-Lo?
Niggas don't know what the fuck they be talking about. Boss Man D-Lo on the hardest out. What are you talking about?
D-Lo got snubbed.
He is.
What are we doing here?
I love that we shot.
Nah,
that
but
out,
he ain't like Grammy worthy though.
Yeah.
But still, I would have wished he was there.
Yeah, no skips.
Listen. Listen.
All right.
Honestly, he deserved. Boss Man D-Lo deserved to be on here more than 4 out of 5 of these fucking albums. Like literally, like every time you open up a YouTube short, a motherfucking TikTok, a reel, Boss Man D-Lo is gonna slide by at some point in time, bro. And it's not just one song. It's like 4 or 5 songs that everybody is dancing to. Like, and if you look at all these albums, like none of these albums have universal songs except Future and Metro. And I understand that's not just the only metric, but that's That's the most. If this
That's
was
the
like
most
fantasy,
important, right?
if this was like fantasy, fucking a fantasy league, nigga, that shit would have got so much points just off like that alone. Like it don't make no sense over all these albums. Like literally, it's insane. And that's what I'm saying. Like with the Boss Man D-Lo, like if it was on here, bro, that would definitely be second in line. Like,
Mr.
But-
Pop Scraper went.
It wasn't because
platinum,
it just
man.
didn't reach. It didn't reach
it
beyond.
didn't reach
that,
big enough audience. Yeah, I will agree with
But
that.
in that realm, yeah.
But
Listen,
it's
man,
crazy
I'm
though.
not-
But it's crazy though because the amount of people
Thank you
who
for shouting
know
them out,
them
though.
know them Boss Man D-Lo songs, bro. Is
Yeah.
bro. I'm telling you. Like I was literally just watching this. I forgot what that shit called. It's like some Harlem Globe try their baseball team type shit. But them niggas be out there doing little trick baseball players, whatever. Them niggas in the middle of the fucking field dancing to the Boss Man D-Lo song. I swear to God, the song came on, the whole team dancing to it. I swear to God, it's like, bro, a lot of them albums just don't hold enough weight to me to get a Grammy in comparison to what we hear on a day-to-day basis. It's like they put out a project, good project, is gone. Like that's damn near all them projects. They put out a good project, is gone.
Yeah, Boss Man
Like
one of my
I don't even
favorites
be
right now.
understanding what the Grammys be
Had to throw
doing.
his name
Like
out
that
there.
shit really be blowing my mind how ignorant they is to fucking actual hip hop culture. Like if y'all gonna do it with the biggest shit that's going on in the scene right now, not just some shit that y'all think is gonna cater to the crowd or whatever y'all think. But all I know is motherfuckers was saying that Eminem album was the worst album this year. I don't think so, but he still got a Grammy. Doechii, listen, she just too new for me, and I don't even think a lot of people even heard that album.
Oh, we're not done with Doechii nomination.
Common and Pete Rock. I still don't even know the name of the album. I think you
respect
just said
the
it too.
OGs,
The
but
auditorium.
come on, man.
That shit was
Come
fire.
on, man.
That shit was smooth.
Hey, but
And I love
respect
Common.
the OGs.
I love
That
Common.
shit was smooth.
I'm surprised no Blue Lips by Schoolboy Q.
That's the one I think was the one that they. I think of what's left off. Of what's left off though, I think that was the one that they could have put on.
Yeah,
I think that one and Vince. Actually, no, Vince would have been better because Vince has a Netflix. Like he's more media than Q. I
They're
think
both not big enough though.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're right there. I think they were right there in terms of
For
like
Grammys, though?
of like the yes. I think they're right there in terms of hey, here you go. Here's your nomination to finish fifth.
I mean, maybe. I don't
Like to finish fifth, like not to actually
know.
win.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Like
maybe.
that's what I'm saying.
Maybe.
But all right, last what we have for the Grammys, and that is best rap performance. We got Cardi B, Enough. We got Common and Pete Rock, When the Sun Shines Again. We got Doechii, Nissan Altima. We got Eminem, Houdini. We got Future, Metro, and Kendrick, Like That. We got Glorilla, Yeah, Glow, and we got Kendrick. Not
Glow's
Like That.
taking it.
Shout out to Glow.
Glow's taking it. I'm
Big
sorry.
Glow.
Shout out to Glow,
I
Taking
like
it.
that's taking it.
but she's that.
Who?
Like that.
No. Glow's taking it. You know how many fucking videos of
Yeah,
Glow
Glow.
is on TikTok?
I don't
Be
know,
honest.
bro.
What do y'all think?
They have a dance for it.
I don't know. That's my point with Boss Man D-Lo, but you don't see.
But
him
yeah,
recognize
but again, this
But-
is the Grammys. This isn't like
yeah,
This isn't like
this is the Grammys.
This
That's
isn't
why
like this isn't a no. Not to be funny, but this isn't a presidential election. Like the TikTok watchers are not the Grammy voters.
It's between Like That or Yeah Glow.
But that's the problem.
if that
That's a
but
problem because the TikTok voters should take some precedence here because
That's
literally
what's being
culture in
played,
real
like,
time.
on a
You know what I mean?
consistent basis,
But-
this is what we're hearing.
No,
We're
but
not
I
hearing
do like. Hold on, I do like that Grammys are just voted on by music people, journalists,
No.
journalists, artists, all that.
I don't like that.
I
I don't like
like
that. I don't like that because the type of people that be voting for these like artists and shit be them fucking these brainiac nerds that fucking use Rap Genius all fucking day because they listen to all this intricate, all this bullshit when in reality not a lot of people are listening to majority of these songs on the day-to-day basis. That's why we don't need these niggas voting. Y'all not even in tune. Like we gotta, bro. Like something gotta change with that.
I don't know. I'm not mad at this list of songs. I mean,
hold on,
I think I could have swapped some like one or two out, but I'm not mad at it.
Houdini,
Yeah, I feel like not
I
like
think the ones that,
Houdini could get the fuck out of here.
I think the top four of that, which I include Houdini,
Enough-
in that,
enough
I think
can
those
stay.
are all fair.
The top what? Bro, that Common P and P
I
Rock
gotta-
shit.
I gotta
Anything
admit, I
common.
didn't really
Oh, I
have
thought you
to
said
listen
top
to
four.
Doechii.
I'm about to say, bro.
No, I meant
I'm
top
gonna
four
go
is
back
like
and
my
listen to
top
Doechii
four,
because
which
I don't
would
want
have
to be
been these four.
disrespectful.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know what that is.
Ooh,
But
I thought that said Gunner for me. I'm like,
But
what the
I
fuck?
feel like Not Like Us really was a moment in time for hip hop
Yeah.
And I feel like that should be solidified by an award personally. So.
Now, what do you guys think about this? And this has been my thought that I've been thinking about because Kendrick has 7 nominations, and obviously it is literally impossible for him to win 7 Grammys because he's competing with himself with Like That and Not Like Us going head to head. Do you think there's any chance that in any of these categories that the vote splits and it goes to somebody else?
Absolutely.
Between Like
I
That
think
and
it
Not
could.
Like Us?
I think it could.
I could see them. I could see.
I think that's a potential problem for Kendrick. I really
I
do.
think it could.
I can see them looking at him and hanging their hat on. You know, at least you had 2 nominations, and we'll give it to somebody else.
Yeah.
He had a great year though, man. Out of
He's
all these
definitely walking
nominations,
with
he
at
should get
least 2.
something. Yeah, he should get something. But you
He's
know,
walking with at
nominations
least
are.
2.
He's winning. No, yeah, he's winning like a minimum of 2 or 3
Yeah.
awards. But I do wonder in the categories where Not Like Us and Like That are also, because I think there's 2 categories where they're both in it. I do wonder if they cannibalize each other a little bit. Do y'all think that will actually happen? Like, and pave the way for something else? Because the alternative is, what's the one that wins if it's not those 2?
Yeah.
Because I could also see a world in which those 2 finish the top 2 in votes.
Absolutely.
Because I don't think
Anything's
enough people.
possible.
I don't think enough people latched on to Houdini like that. I think it deserves a Grammy nom. I don't think enough people latched on to it like that. Doechii, like we said before.
Yeah.
Common and P-Rock, like we said before. Cardi B. I mean, look,
At this point,
I feel like
possible.
Yeah, Cardi B is a dope artist, but I also feel like at this point, I don't even think her label's supporting her, let alone her peer group.
At this point, I just think anything is possible. It's the Grammys. We'll see what happens. But I think personally, for this category, it's gonna be
Because if my theory is correct and they split, Not Like Us and Like That, I think the one that benefits from that and wins is Glow.
I was gonna say if it's not Like Us or Like That, it's gonna be Glow for me.
Yeah.
But
I just feel like I would be remiss if I didn't say this. Murder, you disrespected Lil Baby earlier, so I just feel like I just gotta say Houdini is garbage, and that's just what it is.
it's not a great song.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it's
Shouldn't
not a
be
great
here, but it's
Yeah,
all
should
right.
not be on that shit.
I'm agreeing with you. I don't like that song.
I don't think it deserved a nomination either.
I don't think it's one of the best 5 songs, but that's not what the Grammy song.
Why you put that
nominations
song out of all the songs you could have put?
Critical acclaim, I get it.
Yeah.
They
That's,
coulda-
you know,
They could have put
are. Numbers
Fuel
and
within
critical
JID.
acclaim.
I get it, but nah.
But yeah.
No, that shit is crazy. That's even on there to me.
Yeah, no, that's for sure crazy.
But yeah.
Country
But
got some- country
Grammys, man, I'm excited. I'm
Right,
excited to
so
see what's.
It's gonna be a good year.
It's gonna be
I'm excited to see
for
what
sure.
happens next week. We got a lot of new shit coming out. We got Denzel Curry. We got Dave East. We got parlays cooking over there.
It's not parlay.
Oh,
By the
I was
way,
gonna say.
mine didn't hit. I lost.
I know. That's why I'm not telling you my shit because I want to fucking win. I want to fucking win. Hey, bro, listen, bro. I want to feed the community, but there's certain people you just can't feed, bro.
Yeah.
There's
I
certain
don't
people,
know
bro.
what they
You
got
just
going
gotta,
on today, but that shit is
There's
literally
certain
amazing.
people, bro, that just gotta starve.
You gotta let them starve. That's
Yeah,
a fact.
bro. Hey, you know what's crazy
Hey.
is I put my big one that we talked about off mic. I put that crack. I put that in our group chat, and they didn't tell. And thank God they didn't, because I would have. These motherfuckers is ice cold. The Balkan boys ain't got. Y'all better stick to fucking betting on soccer, dog. I don't know.
No, for real. At this
I
point.
don't know what the fuck
That's
y'all got,
crazy.
but
Neither one of y'all tell that. That's nuts.
Man,
He
the
didn't
one-
either.
I
He
didn't
was
see.
there.
I didn't see it early enough, so it was
Yeah.
over. And then I'm
Man,
like,
you could have
soon,
said it to me. You playing?
nigga, you wouldn't have been able to place it.
See how
Bro.
people do it.
Nigga, like,
it'd be your own people.
People bless the
I
people.
was
people
fucking-
block they blessings
No,
and
I
block
put
yours
that-
in the process.
I was
No, I
fucking
put
painting.
that
I was fucking
everywhere.
painting the fucking barbershop room that whole day,
I put that.
and
in.
seen them crack that bitch when I got off. I'm like, dog.
Yeah. No, that was.
And then the next week, I tell the one that he sent in there, and then Saquon Barkley want to go out on the 1 yard line.
Yeah, every time because Jalen Hurts got to get 4 touchdowns. That shit was
Like that shit
bullshit.
was insane, bro.
Man, that shit was bullshit, man. But yeah, no. There's certain people, so it's those two, and shout out my dog Caleb. I love you. You know I love you, but fuck you. Well, like, those 3 are motherfuckers I want everybody to eat all my bets. I'll be throwing my bets in all my group chats. I'll be like, hey, yo, here. Hopefully everybody wins some money with me. But these motherfuckers and Caleb, I cannot let them motherfuckers touch my bets, because every time they touch my bets, that shit don't crack.
Man, y'all gotta improve y'all energy, man. Y'all can't
That's
be
what
letting
I'm
them
saying,
talk
bro.
to us.
Listen, y'all gotta win a few.
Increase
Y'all
y'all
gotta win
aura,
a few.
boy. Increase y'all
Y'all
aura.
gotta win a few, and then I'll I'll help you out. Cause I'm low key. I'm doing nice this year. Well, I've been doing nice for 2 years now, but
Talk to him.
yeah, I'm on a streak, but it's up. Denzel Curry, November 15th. Dave East, November 15th. Someone else I think is dropping.
I had a question
November
about
15th.
the Grammys. I was gonna ask you. I know you was moving on.
Oh,
but
damn.
Fuck it.
Where the
No,
hell is
Drake.
Drake?
Wasn't that crazy?
Okay, yeah, fuck it.
Drake?
We got time.
Where the hell is Drake? Huh?
Oh yeah. Oh wait, no, we
Drake
shot
about
this
what?
out.
You talking
We
about
shot
Drake
this
and
out.
DeMar DeRozan topic?
Where is the album? What's going on?
Oh, the Party Next Door shit.
Oh no, ain't nobody really want that.
Yeah, I honestly don't want that.
I
No,
don't
crazy.
want that.
I just want just Drake.
Yeah,
I don't
crazy.
want. I
Party
don't like
is
Party Next Door
God.
like that. Like he got some shit, but
If Party's on
Party-
2 records on the album, cool. But I don't want a Drake and Party album.
Party to me
don't
is
either.
a little bit lesser version of what's the name, Ty Dolla $ign. Like they just be
Drake
sounding
and
too
Party
freaky
have
for
never
me.
mixed together.
All that shit, like I don't be want to hear that shit all day. That's gonna be the whole album too. So no, I'd rather just be just Drake. I just don't like hearing that shit all day, dog. That's
You
why I
don't
can't.
like
That's
Party
really
Next
why I
Door?
can't listen to Ty Dolla $ign more than anything. I can listen to Party Next Door and it'd be more tolerable, but Ty Dolla $ign,
Yeah,
Party
so
is
I
God.
didn't realize how freaky his music was until you said that.
bro,
I was
nigga be
listening
sounding
to some
freaky
niggas and I
every
was
time.
like,
Every time you hear
"God
Ty Dolla $ign say something, it's some freak. It sound like some freaky shit. I don't know. You could be talking about some regular shit. Shit sound like some freaky shit.
Down there.
damn." But yeah, we got a lot of new music coming before the end of the year. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
I'm Chris Platte. I'm with a few of my guys. Hold up, damn, never mind. But y'all ain't gonna see it. But under this, I got a shirt. Suns Tirade free. The Suns Tirade. Get that shit back on streaming services expeditiously. Isaiah Rashad. That's a great album, cult classic to me. But I'm with my guys. Birdie, Podi, Money Murph made a return, and my boy Chris. You know we had to say doubled up.
This
you know,
was a solid pod. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
The other one for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna see you for a couple months, but it was nice. It was nice.
You gotta end on a good note.
Yeah. But like, comment, subscribe, do all of that. Help the channel grow. We appreciate all of you. Share it on the socials. Do everything that you can do to help grow this. We want to build a community that is for the people talking rap music. Let us know what you think about Thug and the new music coming out. What are your picks for the Grammys, your predictions? What else we talk about? Did you fuck with the Ab Soul album? All that and more. Tyler vs. Uzi, all that. We appreciate y'all. Stay tuned for the next episode. Crisp Apples will be back. Peace.